Hey, this is Corey Ashworth with ROCOCODE. I think I may have insulted your band. You came to the Peak to do an interview, and I said Laura has the voice of a baby. Is it true?
The very last night of the Peak Performance Concert Series. How does it feel, you guys?
It feels crazy.
Sad.
It's sad. Yeah, we've had way too much fun in the past few weeks. Hey everybody, I'm Laura!
Can you say hi, everybody? I'm Laura.
Hi.
These coats are really warm. I don't know why I'm wearing this still, but...
It's okay, it's healthy. It's very healthy to sweat like that. When you were at the boot camp, so many amazing things happened there. What was your favorite memory that you're going to take away from boot camp?
There's so many good. The dance party we had the second last night was pretty amazing.
Getting to perform to Jimmy Patterson personally was a pretty awesome experience, and hearing him talk too, like when he stood up in front of everybody and told us how music was always a big part of his life.
Sharing a room with Fields of Green was really interesting too. They're really fun guys. They're a little crazy, but they're really awesome.
There's a lot of love. It was really special. Yeah.
Vroom.
Vroom? What is Vroom?
The energy drink that was available 24/7 in the cafeteria.
Yeah, that has something to do with it.
Can babies drink that drink?
I think not.
I drank a lot.
This is an awful interview. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I didn't step up to the plate for you all because you're a wonderful band. Your favorite moment from boot camp? There must be one. Besides a drink.
Kevin Paul told me that I need to rock out a lot more.
Yeah.
And I will.
Said to
I will do
enjoy
that.
the moments, which I think
It's really just like enjoying the moment on stage, bringing moments for the audience to enjoy, and I don't know, just opening up ourselves a little more on stage and having fun. So
What peak performance bands would be on your make-out playlist?
My make-out playlist, I'd have a little bit, maybe some Hillary Grist to smooth out the mood a little bit, and then follow it by some boom booms.
James Sutton wants to know, if you were to make a Peak Performance Project make-out playlist, who would be on it?
Like, who do I want to make out with most?
I want Pittsburgh. No.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Hey, Dave Fortune, thank you again for being a judge in the Peak Performance Project.
You get to come out, you see 20 new bands that you haven't seen. It's not true, 14, because there's a few that have been back. But it's actually interesting to see the growth in those artists and see how much better they are this time around.
When you're looking at them, what are you looking for?
Well, it's a whole package. The songs have to be great. The performance has to be great. The vocals have to be great.
Well, when I'm being professionally judgmental, I'm just looking for someone who's really in the moment and captivating the audience and taking some risks.
So you have to really take everything, every little element and kind of tear it apart, which that's the tough part of the job.
So you are a guy who books bands. In watching the bands perform, do you see bands that you think you would go back to someday?
There's definitely a few bands that I've seen here, and I'm like, yes, I'll hire them in a heartbeat.
This has been great for bringing together and exposing great bands to a wider community.
I think what you guys are doing here is you're creating a community, that groundswell of community spirit, and the artists truly caring about each other. They care about each other's careers. They do what they can to help each other out.
I think before there was a real disconnect between bands in Vancouver, and I find that even between the alumni and the bands that come the year after, you really feel a kinship.
Word spreads, about the Peak Performance Project and what it means, and obviously there's still the battle of the bands kind of tag attached to it, but I think as people kind of evolve and people learn about the project, they know that it's not just a cash prize. It's not just, a title. It's really an experience that the bands are put through.
Excluding yourself, who are your favorite bands in the Peak Performance Project?
JP Maurice, first and foremost.
I'd say there's probably like 8 to 10 bands.
Can we vote for ourselves 3 times?
No, you can't say yourself.
What you're not supposed to do. She just explained that.
The Matinee and the Never Surprised.
I love the Never Surprise.
The Bell Game guys. Bell Game.
I love Fields of Green, man. Their music is so sweet.
Jess Maslonia. Sex with Strangers.
Boom Booms are really good. I got to cheer for Currentswell and Lindsay because they're from Victoria and they're really good friends of mine.
Can we list off all 20?
Yeah, I think. How much time do we have?
A lot of people are saying ROCOCODE is their favorite. How do you feel about that?
That's very nice.
Do you have the voice of a baby?
Yes. We are going for a radio station in Calgary as well, and it's going to be a Peak sort of radio station. Could you speak to the importance of having a station like this in another market in Canada?
I think it'd be a fantastic idea, actually.
I think that Calgary could reap the same benefits that we're getting here from it,
Definitely.
Why?
Because it's helping young bands gain the knowledge they need to succeed in the industry.
Truth be told, I grew up in Calgary, and there has always been a great music community and a musical tradition in Calgary, going back to the 40s and the 50s. But what's been lacking there is a sense of opportunity.
The reality of it is if you show bands that it's possible, with a little bit of funding and a little bit of training and a little bit of expertise, that you can, do it yourself. That's an inexplicable kind of investment in the Canadian culture.